Hey!
Welcome to
Our
Channel!
today. We
will
Summarize
the fifth
session.
here!
go.
Yatta!
I copied back!
Our heroes enter the Silverport gates to find a city in ruins. Buildings ablaze, screams echo throughout the streets. Amid the chaos, you see Bennett and his party holding their own, but only by a thread. Chitesia is badly injured. You see Chitari knelt next to her in desperate prayer.
I have to approach Chitesia. I see another paladin struggling. I have to assist him. I offer a small prayer, and I reach out my hand to cast my healing.
As you see Chitari praying desperately over Chitesia, it triggers a memory for you, Hope. It's a warm summer day. You're lying beneath the cool shade of a tree atop a hill. You see a young girl, about Kit's age, freckles, short red hair. She steps towards you with a smile. And you smell pie. Is it brimpleberry pie? Darkness envelops the sky. Clouds cluster over you. It's raining. You hear a scream. It's her. It's Bryn. You run to her, and before you know it, you're standing over her holding a blood-drenched stone.
You killed someone. You killed someone! I knew it! You're not as good as you think you are.
Who am I? Murder? That's not very paladin.
So I noticed Ara's trying to get all of our attentions, and she wants to, I think, cut our hands and get our blood, and she's trying to put it into some sort of bracer, I believe.
Yeah.
And when she does that, she starts casting a spell to create a gibbering monster, and then she basically starts casting her spell to teleport it away. Her theory is that it'll basically get all the baddies off our scent.
She takes your blood, she pours it over a dead soldier corpse, and casts a spell to turn it into a gibbering monster. She creates a portal and launches the gibbering monster through the portal, and the baddies disappear.
It's pretty big brain of her.
After the grueling battle, the heroes elect to help the injured people of Silverport instead of immediately resting and tending to their wounds. Some are happier about this than others.
Remember, somebody here wasn't quite too happy about having to go around and make sure everyone was okay, and the destruction that we are partly responsible for.
Yeah.
I
Someone was a little
understand. I
tired.
understand that person.
Someone was a little tired, you know. They weren't very considerate also of another party member who was also very tired and also dying at the time.
No, but understandable, right? Because you're so tired. How can you help someone else?
Help yourself before you help others, right?
Love yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes
Justin
sense.
Bieber.
That sounds chaotic. Good. But eventually they are able to rest, and they awake the next morning feeling refreshed and well rested. Achindra and Goel head into the city streets to find a meal. They eventually find their way to a tavern, and an older looking knight by the name of Sir Tommen approaches Achindra with a dumbfounded look on his face. He pleads with her to rescue Elia, who is Achindra's daughter.
We don't know that. We don't know that yet if she's really my daughter, okay?
Wait, who's
'Cause I
Achindra?
really think she's not my daughter, so I don't feel anything.
Maybe she needs she needs a blood test first.
I really think
Who's
she's
Achindra?
not my
I've never
daughter.
heard that name before.
Your bestie.
But after some deliberation, the truth seekers decide to go look for Elia, leaving Ara and Kit behind. They head out of the city and off into the forest, Sir Tommen taking the lead.
Sir Tommen is the hunky knight.
No.
There's I noticed that there's I believe it's like a broken carriage and a trail leading off into the forest.
Oh.
Towards cave.
Did I share the notes with you?
Correct.
Are you reading my notes right now?
You
No,
have such
no,
good
that's what I remember.
memory.
Oh, okay. Yeah, as the sun begins to set, the rescue party, Chang included, continue along the trail until they find themselves amongst a massacred caravan. Bloody horse carcasses, dead soldiers, and other members of Elia's entourage lay across the narrow trail. They find tracks and follow them deeper into the forest.
A cave.
A forest and a cave in the forest. It's a forest cave.
And the cave is blocked, is like covered up by like sticks and stuff. And mud.
What? What
and
is
there's
it
only
covered
a tiny
with?
hole. There's only a tiny hole we could get through.
Sounds like
It's a
you're reading
very
off something.
tight fit on
No,
a
I
very
just remembered.
small hole.
Oh, okay.
I sent in my owl, remember?
Yeah. It almost
I also remember that.
Yeah.
Which almost died.
With further investigation, they're able to eventually get into the cave, and they are.
Damn, that's some wolves.
And as they walk into the darkness, two werewolves come into view. With urgency in his eyes, Sir Tommen charges forward, and battle breaks out. Before long, a gigantic cave troll charges in.
I noticed right away that something doesn't seem quite right in this situation. These wolves, they seem smaller than an average werewolf. It seems a little bit smaller than the average monster.
In the heat of battle, the Truthseekers hurl blade, fire, and fist at their perceived foes. They bring the cave troll down to its knees. Injured, it crawls to the werewolves, seemingly trying to protect them.
I also can't help but feel that we've not only stormed and invaded what could possibly be a nest, but we were also the first ones to strike in this situation.
Well,
I begin to approach the troll.
I don't agree.
What do you feel, Achindra, in
Well,
that moment?
They kidnap Elia.
It's true. That's her daughter.
Well, yeah, maybe it's my daughter. You don't know.
So it should be our first priority, instead of killing monsters that obviously don't want to fight us.
Anyway,
Kindra continues to try to attack the troll.
did I? No. Did I?
Yeah.
I wanted
I
to,
believe you
but
wanted
somebody
to.
commanded me to stop.
It wasn't so much as I wanted to, as in you were going to.
I wanted to.
As in you were walking forward with your spell ready.
But it doesn't matter because I was commanded to stop.
Yes, you were commanded.
And I don't like being commanded.
I felt totally awkward about the situation. You know, I'd been with this group for a while now, but it was really tense and made me feel awkward.
It wasn't easy to use a spell on one of my allies, but I was willing to cast it on all of them if they would refuse to comply.
I will never forget that moment. Now I know that I can cast a spell on my allies. Now I know I can do it too. Yay! I have a fireball.
You did though. You hit me with a fireball in a previous
To
session.
save you. Oops, spoiler.
They eventually find out that the troll was not always a troll, and that the werewolves were not always werewolves. The troll had a name.
what's the name? What was she?
Her name was Olara. She was once a human, but through misfortune and through the cruel, evil acts of others, she had been transformed into this giant troll. She knows not where the two children came from, but that they have also been transformed or cursed.
Why did she kidnap Elia, my supposed
She
daughter?
was a fan of hers.
Oh, so I'll kidnap Justin Bieber.
Oh.
Oh,
From
that's
a
the
young
second
age-
mention of Justin Bieber.
From a young age, Olara had always been a fan of Elia's. She'd watched her concerts, sneaking in when she could, until one night she found herself attacked and left for dead until she was discovered by a wizard who turned her into a troll, bringing her back to life, yes, but turning her into some sort of monstrosity. They purged the curse from the werewolves, and Hope spent time healing the troll and the werewolves, promising Olara that they would return. Reluctant at first, you didn't immediately elect to take the children. Achindra said,
No, because
Achindra,
he's not really a chaotic good. I mean, he's not really good.
lawful
Wait,
good.
what?
No,
he's
it
lawful
was
good.
It was initially Achindra that wanted
It's
to
a
take the kids.
faker. I want to take the kids. If he's really lawfully good, he would take the kids too. But no, we disagreed again, and I don't know what he has against me personally.
I don't have
We
anything
just kept
against you, Achindra.
disagreeing this episode.
I don't personally have anything against Achindra, but perhaps sometimes our personalities just tend to clash.
Anyway, good thing Chang is with me on that. Was with me
Yes,
on that. So
I felt
yay!
it was
Majority wins.
a moment that I had to step in. How I was wrong initially about Olara. I believe I was acting with anger because of.
I don't think it was anger.
Hmm?
I don't think it was anger.
With the troll, no, with Olara, because I
Yeah.
knew that her child had been kidnapped, so I had that in my mind. But I was wrong about her, so.
But we were just trying to protect
But
our team, you know. So
when it came
it's okay.
to the children, I felt that they needed a home that wasn't the cave. So that's a moment that Chang felt he needed to step in to interrupt.
And Hope wanted, you weren't sure if you should take them away from Olara. I think that was your conflict.
In my mind, I wasn't sure if the children or Olara would be all right without one or the other. I thought that after all this time, the children would rather be with Olara in the cave than in some new strange place with people they didn't know.
But now they're close with
But-
Adolf.
I wasn't so reluctant after I was sure that they would be safe and like well taken care of.
After a good amount of healing and a good amount of deliberation, they eventually decided that they would take the kids, and so they brought them back to Silverport. Hope vowed to Olara that he would return with answers and a solution. Sir Tommen saw Elia within the cave troll's little living area. He took her in his arms, and she awoke for just a moment, looking eye to eye with Achindra. Achindra for a moment saw that her eyes glowed blue just like hers. Dealing with Olara and making his promises, it triggered a memory for Hope.
Whoa!
Bryn's attacker lies dead at your feet. The young girl cowers in a corner beneath the river bridge. You escort her home. Her parents' initial hostility turns quickly to warmth after you retell the story. Their small home becomes your home for quite some time. You feel like you belong for the first time in a long time, maybe since Neri passed. You help out the father, who's a blacksmith, who later makes you your first set of armor. You're taking in the Somar sunset one day from your window when there's a knock at the door. You answer. It's Bishop.
Who's Bishop?
Yes, the now infamous, famous line from our
He's not here.
beloved Goel. Who's Bishop?
I thought our homebrew was just called March.
It was a great sesh. Don't
Forget
Two.
Like,
and
subscribe,
And
leave.
comment,
below.
Thanks.
for
watching.
See
You.
on
The
next.
One.
Ah!
D&D Digest.
The figure steps into the light of a nearby candle. It's Bishop.
Who's Bishop again?
Oh my god! It's Bishop's March! Bishop is Ara's brother, the leader of the People's Guard.
Oh yeah,
Bishop.
yeah.
I
Okay.
think I might know you in the future, or of you.
He comes and goes, and we go through
Yeah.
campaigns where
Bishop
we don't
is
mention him.
So
Yeah,
you-
he's the
yeah.
guy who got kind of turned by the
yeah,
cultist.
yeah.
Oh, it's already not good. It's like applesauce, but with like rhubarb or something. Smash time.